And we're back for episode 35. Damian's, man, he is hanging in here. Something fierce as we return back. Last time we left off, we finally got ourselves uninjured. We're scarred to no other. And we have gotten ourselves back out of negative income. Shocking everyone. We managed to finally see the new, or a golden era back to our economy. Now, because of that, thinking, oh, we got a call to war immediately. Okay, well, we got a call to our friends, our allies here, to the amicable Commander-in-Chief Damian of Atlantica, a call in your honor to join me in this war. Sure, we will assist. You are just a hop, skip, and a jump now. Who we fighting here? Also, can we just cross here? I don't see a river crossing, but we're gonna find out. Was it up there? Nope, it is right here. Okay. So we're just helping you out here. I don't care about the manpower loss. That ain't too much of a problem. Even with it, we should be good as we go and help our allies with finishing off this war, even though it looks like they really won't need us for anything. Our son finally getting himself married off as Major Richard sets himself off in the northern end of the territory as we continue our expanse. Still planning to go hunting if we can one more time to catch a bear, which, by the way, we need a master of hunt to go and find us where this bear is, because I want to be able to kill him if we get the chance, because that will be our first goal, is we're going to kill a bear. Come on, there we go. Do I have a siege expert? I do. Cool. Awesome. Well, the war is going to be over before we... Okay. Well, happy I came over. So, our goal right now is to save for a hunt. And we're going to, for just to check our prices here, let's see. So, let's just say that. Max this out. How much is it? 675 gold. Okay. So, that's what we're aiming for, is 675. And honestly, once we get down to mental resilience, we might switch back over to currency and wealth, I think, or prowess. Actually, I think we might go to prowess just to take a shot at trying to kill this thing in the end of our lives. We will see, though. Honestly, do we need the stress reduction? No, not really. Let's go down the cost, because we need coin something fierce. So let's start using that, and then we're going to use our hook system to get us a bunch of coin quite quickly. Sounds like a deal. Yep, we're going to sell some maple syrup, get it out of the territory. I'm not interested in your feast, my man. We must continue on with the glory of the Empire, as we continue to see where the territory goes and what happens. Also, I'm going to grant this temple to someone else, because that is not for me. News has reached your court of a new development amongst the Unquapeminiac faithful, although long having been required to make pilgrimage as part of their faith. Kiji, maybe it's just G, Sakoma Twilik has used their sway amongst the Patiliaska of their faith to declare Inverness as the new center of their faith, with all Unakapamanika now required to travel to Inverness to show their faith in Gislug, or Gisulg. As the faithful now flock to their myriad churches of Inverness, Kiji Saskoma Twilik has embraced their role as the keeper of the holy city, with the city's prominence and coffers sure to benefit such a decision. Another pointless tourist trap, truly. As we build up our coin here as much as possible. We do have titles we can create. We could build our prestige up even further. But like I said, we've had so many family members killed by bears. I think it makes the most sense to start focusing our goal down on killing as many of these creatures as possible. So that's the plan. Especially as Maga comes of age. Oh, of course she is gay. Fantastic. That's, it's a good thing we're not playing as her, because I need heirs. I'm not against that. I'm by myself, but it's god damn it. Prestige gain. Ooh, Loathsome Wolf of Saratoga. My master of hunt spot brings word of beasts in the realm. I'm hearing much talk from Saratoga. It is said a foul wolf has been terrorizing local villages, snatching livestock before disappearing into the woods. Interesting. You have some weird ass disease. I'm good. Nope. Nope. You'll work. Alright, welcome to the family, son. You'll want to join us because you have good traits, and hopefully I'll get some interesting grandkids. Or great-grandkids, rather, at this point, because poor Damian here went and got himself a young wife. He had a great-granddaughter, or his granddaughter. She's almost of age. Gonna have kids of her own. Sounds like a deal to me. Ooh, there's been some Gothamite learned. Fantastic. I'm surprised this lady still doesn't want to be vassalized, but you know, hey, I can't tell her how to live her life. We will debase them for the extra 280 gold. Thank you. And let's do demand payment. Perfect. So we can do that. And then that pays off the grand hunt we're about to have. Let's do it. Slay a beast. We need to get out there and repay Mother Nature for what it's done to our own family. Obsession of hunting begins now, as we cannot wait to get out there. We will find those bears. I will hunt down everything in the area until I find them. Alright. As we await the arrival of the rest of my guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the highlands each day for signs of the quarry, while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Those wolves are close. I can feel it soon. 72.5% chance, not bad, especially for a guy who's just learning how to hunt. I mean, and with a bow, let's see if we can get in there and stab some creatures as we do. Going out in glory like the rest of the family as we head out into the first couple months of combat here. And as we build up our wealth even more and become an avaricious lord in our old age, trying to take and keep every glory of the family that Damian has built up, growing it and making sure it's even more powerful. Pavel's been trained. My granddaughter has been trained. This kid has been trained. Someone's left prison. Cool. Don't know who the random guy was. Colonel Jennifer assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp and in the valleys near Lockhaven. My men have been gathering sightings of the wolves that is terrorizing the local area. We have plenty of pairs of eyes, not to mention spears. The beast's reign of terror ends today. The pack is a nuisance, scavenging from farms and retreating deep into the forest. Let's see if the rumors are true. Let's get out there. We go and fight the wolf one-on-one. The party has stopped, distracted by an outcrop of rounded boulders atop a slope. Gitel pushes a loose one. Pushes a loose one. All watch rapt as the rock tumbles down, gathering speed, reaching the hill bottom with a satisfying thud. Say this could be a chance to impress every way. Push another, I shall jump it. Yes. We just cleared a boulder at our old age. My Colonel Carl is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking beard tongues. He appears to have lost interest in the hunt. Commander-in-Chief, what a bounty of nature. Look at those plants. Truly the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. We don't need more hunt success, so I'll just get the stock medication. I think that's fine. Alright, my vassal, Mayor Gladys, signals across the valley. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach, howling in alarm as they retreat into the dense trees, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeting black vermin, focusing on the largest of the group. Now begins the real chase. After it, we ride. We must catch the beast and slay it ourselves. I paused to quaff after from my water skin, savoring some cool relief from the sweat and havoc of the chase. As I secure it at my side, I hear a low whistling noise. An arrow slams into the gravel at my feet, burying itself deeply in the ground. I and those closest spin around, but there is no one there, only the wind rustling through the dense trees. Oi, be more careful. Damian is not afraid of anyone. They can't kill him person to person, so it makes sense. After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. Whether tired or defiant, the wolf at last halts, turns towards us, and lets out an almighty howl. The huntsmen quickly surround the growling animal, which glowers at me, its bared fangs frothing and dripping with saliva. I will bring it down myself. And unfortunately, like the rest of our family members, that is the end of Dear Damian, Commander-in-Chief, the Stout. Commander-in-Chief Damian of Atlantica, spirit has flown to the land of the free at 58 years of age. He was torn apart by a wolf. A renowned herbalist is said that he could cure all ailments with the right concoction. Now, we will not be continuing this story, sadly. That is the end here. I want to first thank everyone who supported this so far, all the way through to episode 35, truly. Really take a moment and pat yourselves on the back. I really appreciate you guys watching the content as you have. Secondly, as I mentioned an episode or two back, I think it was, we now need to make two major decisions. One, do we continue with this series, and who do we play as? And two, do we want to see long content of an hour long, or the whole lifespan of one character, or do we want to just see the single 15 minutes that we have been? I'm happy to do both. No, I will not do shorts. I just don't find shorts my thing. Plus, I don't think they work for Crusader Kings content, so... but something to think about. As always, I hope you all have enjoyed the series. If you have, give it a like down below, a dislike if you didn't, comment on what you liked about it, what you didn't like, or just say hi, and I'll say hi back. I promise, I always like to respond. And as always, feel free to subscribe if you're new and you want to see more of this content. I should already have content going on for the other stuff, like the Con of Cons and other the DLCs that have all come out, as well as I believe on I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I can never remember which day my Civilization games come out on. We'll have War Tales roughly. So if you guys are enjoying that, make sure to also go check those videos out and give them a like and a thumbs up. But yeah, this has been the end, the finale. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. Do you want to see some Elder Scrolls? Do you want to see some more after the end? Do you want to see Lord of the Rings? What are we kind of feeling? What are we thinking? Otherwise, I'll just kind of churn together some ideas, put together some mods, and we'll kind of go from there if I see nothing down below. So we'll have more content. But thank you all, as always, and I hope you enjoy and have a fantastic weekend. And I think this should be coming out around the holidays, so I hope you all are having a fantastic time with your families, and hopefully the world hasn't ended. Thank you all, and we will see you next time.